Greetings and Hotep, Aileen Atkins, Tampa, Florida, 5:50 a.m. First of all, I want to say to the Jewish people who allegedly run the music industry, you all are filthy rich, and that's wonderful. I'm not trying to dig in your pockets. Your people are sane. Your people still have a culture. Want the same thing for my people. All I want to do is see my culture raised back up and act normal. Stop killing each other. Stop infecting each other. Stop hurting each other. So, with my movement, we just want to be normal. We want to be able to walk through our community and not be afraid. There were a couple of teenagers over here. It looked like those children from Miss Veronica's house. These little children like to fight grown people. Kenyatta's little daughter. Is that Kenyatta's daughter? It might not be Kenyatta's daughter. They live across from Lawrence. And the little girl, every time she see me, she mad. She want to try to fight me. And I'm like, why does this child act like she want to fight me, a grown lady? And I don't want to be put in a position where I have to hurt anybody. So I go out of my way to try to avoid problems. I'm not letting nobody take my life. You understand me? But what's frustrating is I'm a black mama. And when I see teenagers, I got to gear up to try to save my life. You see what I'm saying? Instead of feeling like these children would protect my life. And it's real out of order what we're going through in our community. And it's time for us to do something about it. So I want to say shout out to GucciMane, or GucciMane, however you say the word, who came up with this, what do you call it? This song, Hurt People, Hurt People. So this is and I want to just thank God for bringing me through during the age of Aquarian, where I could actually see the change. I've been a wordsmith since 5th grade. I wrote poems first. I started rapping at Van Buren Junior High School, which is now called, what is it? Carver G. Woodson or something. It's on Yukon and 22nd Street in Tampa. So I want you to listen to the lyrics of GucciMane. I'm going to go back to, now the Bible already said there's going to be two in the field, a sister and family members. One's going to be taken, one will stay. One's going to go, one's going to stay. So we got to deal with that reality. So he's saying hurt people, right? Listen to the examples that he gives in the lyrics. Hurt people, hurt people, hurt people, hurt people. Let's examine the fact why people hurt people, because they hurt, so they hurt people. I'm thinking about the words I had to search people. Let's talk about how hurt people hurt. Talk about how hurt people hurt people. Put them in the dirt, murk people, murder. Then put them on a shirt. I pray one day we all gonna know our worth. I heard this lady killed her husband. He went sleeping with her. But I'm passing love for mom. She gon' make these issues. Saw my partner shoot his brother over a couple dollars. It gets deep cause they grew up without no fucking father. My daddy loved me, but they love me like that fucking border. I watched my mama fight her sisters. I was just a daughter. Hurt people. Hurt people. So let's pause this, because he said a lot in that. The lady killed her husband. The brother shot his brother over a couple of dollars. He had to watch his mama fight his sisters. Same themes coming up. And it's not just Black America. This is everybody's problem. But when you're so-called at the bottom, yours may be exasperated more. And he said people don't know how to solve problems. And that's where I come in. I believe the Creator sent me here, 555, to help people get back to figuring out how to solve problems. See, when we were living like third world country people, always in survival mode, we had to come together to help one another. Now that we are out of survival mode, it's like, oh, we don't know what to do with all this time, so let's do fuck shit, right? Everybody's not doing fuck shit, but the ones that are doing fuck shit, they really impact the youth. I love music, but a lot of the music that I listen to, it's like, damn, them some fucked up lyrics. I mean, I'm brainwashing myself with some fucked up shit. Now, there are procedures where you can say some fucked up shit and not brainwash yourself, but you have to know how to block out the negativity. And so for some of the raps, I might sing it, but in my mind, I am replacing the lyrics. When I sing it out loud, I sing it as its creator intended it to be sang, because, I don't want to mess with their creative work. But I teach my children, plug this word in for this word. When Cardi B came out with Bodak Yellow, I had to replace certain words because music is healing, and you can be mad and you can have a lot of trauma like locked up in you. When you were a kid, people beat up on you. So when you rap with Cardi B, Bodak Yellow, it's like the little girl in you is like, little bitch, you can't fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive. These is red bottoms. These is bloody shoes. Hit the store. I can get them both. I don't want to choose, and I'm quick to cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look. I don't dance now. I make money moves. Hey, say I don't gotta dance. I make money moves. If I see you and I don't speak, that means I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss. You a worker, bitch. Right? So the little girl in you, even though she might not agree with everything you're saying, she's saying to the bully, you can't bully me no more. I used to be nothing in grade school, but look at me now. Regardless of all of the things, the terrible things that were probably done to get to this status, it's like I done rose up now in status. So what we want to do is create environments where people validate one another, create environments where you can safely be vulnerable and you can grow. You can be flat chested. You can have big buck teeth. You can have a nappy head. But when you fall off into this crew, you are loved for who you are. We got to bring some humanity and compassion back to this thing, or it's a lot of people that's going to leave this earth. And we're just going to live in a war zone. When I tell my children, when we go out into the world, we are going out into a war zone. Don't be skipping your ass down the street acting like things are good. The dope game has been wrapped up. They done legalized marijuana. They're going to legalize the coca leaf eventually. And so because, I don't know why, I was going to say because the elders are pretty much gone, the children are kind of raising themselves, and some elders want to be children again. And that's all part of not getting enough love and attention as a child, enough validation. So in this dawning of the age of Aquarian, healing the kid within is going to be the theme for everybody. And if you're a human being in a fleshly body, you have the right to cry. Oh, men don't cry and all of that. We got to get rid of this ignorant, chauvinistic mentality. We can't let hurt people continue to pass on fucked up theology that allows the children to be harmed. And we're going to have to address and attack these motherfuckers that are human traffickers. These motherfuckers that want to get off into some little vigilante groups and, well, if I sacrifice this person, I can take this and I can take that. And mamas and daddies, y'all got shit. Y'all better give these heathens this money and stuff now. Go ahead and give them their inheritance. It's not okay to make people wait around till you die for you to give them a leg up. If you know you got children, you should be planning on, okay, well, I'm going to, help them get a building so that they can cultivate a business or get them a food truck, whatever their passion is. Don't nobody want to live out your damn passion. Oh, well, I'm a roofer and I want to pass this business down to my children. Well, your children don't want that shit. Can't wait for you to get in the ground so they can sell that shit for less than it's worth. So you have to feed people's passion. Don't try to put your passion on your children. feed your children's passion. We all came here to do something different. Now, I intended for this to be a 2-3 minute little talk, and I'm on 10 minutes already because this is my passion. In here, he's talking about how families argue. And sure, they have mediation in courts, but we need to have a tool within the community, within the family, where mediation can take place and where everybody can be validated. My brother, he tries, or he used to try hard to keep the family together, and he knew that money would take everybody where they needed to go, but his delivery is fucked up. You know, he want to call people niggas and motherfuckers and shit. It's like, ain't nobody gonna follow you, especially not hurting people. All hurting people have is their so-called reputation. So when you attack that, you could literally end up like these people he talking about, dead, murked. So why did the lady kill her husband? We don't know the backstory. Why did the brother kill his brother over a couple of dollars? We don't know the backstory, but it all got something to do with this false facade that, you know, you can't disrespect my rep. You can't, you know, I can't tolerate disrespect. And so we have got to sit down and talk to each other and start having hard conversations and taking some L's for one another. Now, I'm sitting here looking up, watching the rats. I don't think it's squirrels. I tried to tell myself it was squirrels, but my daughter's like, Mom, snap out of it. That's a rat. So I'm living with the rats. And I know a lot of you all can understand that. They even consider me a rat. But it's like, no, bitch, I'm no snitch. I'm not a part of your motherfucking gang. Now, if I done, you know, joined a gang and shit and let you haze me in and do the initiation and all of that shit, and okay, you a member, and then some shit happen and I tell on you, I'm a snitch. But motherfucker, I ain't joined your shit. So don't be holding me to your standards like I agreed to be a part of some shit. I'm struggling trying to figure life out and figure out what I'm here to do and trying to be righteous by people as I move through life and not be harmful. And then you want to pull me into shit, pull my name, my social security number into shit behind my damn back because, oh, you know, she ain't gonna do nothing. She weak. She ain't gonna do nothing. And then when I report the shit that you did to me, you want to call me a snitch. It's the only recourse I have. Other than that, I got to try to get my own justice. And do we really want that? We don't. We don't. So I pray, I say, dear God, I am sure there's a purpose to this. Most of what I'm going through is because of disobedience. God told me to do several things before it got this bad, and I didn't do it. And because I didn't do it, my consequences just grew and grew and grew. That's why the Word of God says, resist the devil at the onset, and he must flee. And we want to be in the in crowd. We want to be seen a certain way and all of this. We let people criticize us. My brother's like, oh, you always, you always so tight and you so this and you so that. And I'm that way for a reason. So if I would have stood, as you all say, on business, we would have never got that little $30,000 loan with Jervik Holdings. And guess what? God would have opened up another way for him to deal with whatever his legal problems were. You see, he'll tell you, let me tell you about hypocrites. He'll tell you, he kept telling me about my flea market business. Get a job and build your business with the income you make from your job. But then he gonna come in and take the whole estate. My mama left 6 pieces of property. She said share equally. But guess who got everything? My greedy brother. Now, is he a multimillionaire? If he is, it's because he done stole my money, right? He trying to be. So the thing is why you didn't use your own advice. Go get a job and build your business. Get you a building that you can roll up to, that you can park your trucks in, that you can hire some people to answer the phone and make appointments and, leave there in the little truck with your emblem on it and go out and give estimates for roofing and remodeling jobs and stuff like that. You ain't do none of that. You turned the house into your business. And then you just tossed all that roof and shit all over the yard. So here I come with my flea market business, and my shit is over there, and we trying to live in the house with two businesses in the house. So the shit is uncomfortable. The shit is cluttered. And then instead of you seeing I'm trying to build a business, I got a vision for my life, you call me junkie and a hoarder. But then your shit is everywhere and you're not junkie and you're not a hoarder. So it's the same hypocrisy, right? Instead of saying, well, we all have the same vision. So let's figure out a way to get a business, a building away from the house, and everybody's business can be stored in that one building. So now you got 4 children, you got 4 businesses in this one building, but then you can live in the house. When black people move into the houses, they already too small. They don't even want to make closets and shit. So you got a house, you got children, you got the bicycles in the house, because if you leave them outside, they gonna steal them. So everything that you care about got to be in this building. And in our neighborhoods, they make it small. Oh, just give them this, just give them that. And so a lot of things need to be changed because we don't have a lot of money. We cut corners, and then it's uncomfortable. So instead of us dealing with the root problem, we attack each other. Now, I got to want to be a part of your roofing business and shit. And then there's no timeline for when I get to break off and do my thing. I just get to keep pouring into your business, pouring into your business, pouring into your business. And you are insensitive and you don't even care. You done started experiencing success. So now you're like, oh, I did this, I did that. You did what? You mean we did, right? Because I had to make sacrifices in order to build your business. So now you're at a certain level. You're supposed to turn to me and say, okay, now it's your turn for us to build and pour into your business. So for the next 6 months, the next year, we're going to all take our collective efforts and pour into your business. And then once we get you up at a certain level, okay, Alva, it's your turn. We're going to pour into your business. And then once we get you up, Ava, it's your turn. We're going to pour into your business. But don't none of that shit go down. Because he's the firstborn and he's a boy, it's like me, 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 me. And I'm sure he's harboring a lot of hurts, but he's a human being. So it's his job to heal. Not heal with Jack Daniels, not heal with vengeance or whatever that wine's name is. Not go further than that and start using meth or cocaine. I mean, damn, you're supposed to be coming up. And yes, we use different things to placate our shortcomings. I drink coffee. I love going to the gym. We all have things that we overdo. And even though coffee may seem harmless because it's legal, and going to the gym may seem harmless, anything you overdo takes you out of balance. So I'm not trying to raise myself up above them because they have different habits. I'm saying anytime you're out of balance, you're out of balance. But don't abuse people just because they don't have the same kind of ruthless drive that you have. That's not right. So I'm speaking to my family now. And so release my money. You go to Jesus and you say, God, there is no reason for me to be acting this way against this girl. There's no reason for me to be lying, calling her crazy when she's a brilliant person. Secretly inside, I envy her. Secretly inside, I wish I could be more like her. Go tell the courts that you lied and help me get my money. We could have all came up, but for y'all to be thinking, well, we're going to do this and we're going to do that and we're going to put her in an insane asylum and then steal her money. We're going to tell the courts she dead. We're going to marry her behind her back. And then, you marry her and then you can give me her property, her 25%. And then we'll go and get her money and then we'll all split it up and we'll be good. You're not going to be good. You know why you're not going to be good? Because ill-gotten deeds come with illness. Not only that, everything that is mine, yes, we know. Yes, we know. We cut cords. We return to sender. All hexes, all curses go back to the sender 100-fold. We call back our power. We call back our protection. We dispense the angels, the cherubims, the seraphims, the ophariums, hover over top, all around. I know the enemy is lurking. You can't see him. It's in the air. Okay? So then you think you're going to be okay. I pray over my stuff. So if you have you, John Waldron, and Donnie, y'all done went off in my body and took something out of my knees, out of my spleen to give to you, I speak against it. I speak against it. You being my enemy, anything, my blood, my ligaments, my tendons is an enemy of yours. If y'all done took some shit out of me to put in y'all, you have just put a bullet in your body because I work against evil. I'm not trying to help the devil. And y'all do some real ruthless evil shit. How you gonna human traffic, organ traffic somebody at your house? I come to your house, I lay down and think I'm safe, and you gonna stick me with a needle and take shit out of me? I cast judgment on all of you all. Yes, I cast judgment